My name is Barbara Price Castellone, and I wrote a book called Cell Shocked. I crash landed into a maximum security prison. And it's basically about my life, a little bit about my life, my past, a little bit about my childhood, the effects of drinking and driving, learning how to walk again, and surviving hard prison time. The crime that I committed that landed me in a maximum security prison was drinking and driving. I had a problem with alcohol. I'm an alcoholic, and I got into a car one night. I don't even remember getting into the car. I got into the car and I drove and ended up in the wrong lane, driving for over a mile in the wrong lane, and hit a man in a truck, an 80-year-old man in a truck. He was going about 75, 80, they estimated. And they estimated that I was going about 45, 50 miles an hour. And he died instantly. And my trial lasted 4 days. And on the fourth day, they sentenced me to 5 years in the maximum security prison. I served my sentence in Central Texas, TDC. The unit was called Hobby. We called it Hobby Hell because it's supposedly the worst, most deadliest prison in the state of Texas. Has the most deaths. Being imprisoned affected my family maybe worse than it affected me. They say your loved ones do time with you. They also have to serve a sentence, and I saw that. My daughter, I lost contact with. I think it's such a painful experience, and to know the suffering and all the abuse and the waiting for your loved one to get out of prison. It's too much. I think it's too much to deal with. And so I think they had a rougher time than I did, just waiting for me to get out and to see all that we had to go through in prison. I love the opportunity that I'm having to go to school at University of Texas, El Paso, and finally get my degree. I'm very grateful because I want to give back now. I feel like that's where I'm at in life, is to give back. And any way that I can do that, I'm very grateful. Having that label now as a convicted felon, I think it scares a lot of people. Number one, a lot of people don't want to deal with that, and it's easier for them to turn their back on you than to deal with it. Even in school, one of my assignments was to be an intern in an elementary school art class and write a paper, observation. And before that, we had to go get a background check at Human Resources to even sit in on the elementary school class. And I was denied right away. I guess the message I want to convey is how easy it is to get locked up in prison. How easy it is to slip up. One mistake can land you in a hardcore maximum security prison.